Good afternoon. It is with great pleasure. I am Dr. Erin Anderson. I'm the executive principal here at Wright Middle Prep School. Welcome to our school, the educational home of 800 students, 500 of the 800 whose primary speaking language is Spanish. Another 300 of those students whose languages span over 18 languages in countries across the globe. Beautiful diversity in our school. We housed our open house last night. We're able to talk to families, and how fitting it is for us to be here today for this exciting announcement of other ways that we can contact our parents and help them acclimate our system for success for students. It's with great pleasure that I introduce Mr. Mayor Karl Dean.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Principal Anderson, and it's great to be here, and it's particularly great to be in this beautiful library. This is one of the special libraries that we have in our school system. Also, thank you all for being here, and I want to recognize members of my New Americans Advisory Council who are with us today. Thank you for being here. Today, I am proud to announce the creation of Parent Ambassadors, a program that will help connect New American families in Nashville to seasoned metro school parents to ease their transition into our public school system. What is truly special about this program is that the ambassadors are not just any parents, they are New Americans themselves who will be paired with families from their same country of origin or who speak the same language. In a few moments, you'll meet the inaugural group of parent ambassadors. They are all parents of students who have attended metro schools. They come from 10 different countries and speak 9 different languages. And they are volunteering their time to help families learn how to navigate the school system who are not just new to metro schools, but are new to the United States. If you're not a New American, think for just a minute about how intimidating it would be to move to a new country, where you may or may not speak the language, where your children may or may not speak the language, where the public education structure may be completely different from what you experienced at home. And you're a parent who wants what every parent everywhere wants, which is for their kids to be happy and successful. To describe that experience as overwhelming and stressful, I think, is an understatement. The individuals who are generously giving their time to help fellow New American families navigate this significant transition have volunteered for this program because it's something they know the help they could have used a few years ago. They've learned through experience how to succeed in metro schools, and now with the help of some additional training, they'll be able to share this knowledge with the families that they're mentoring. I can imagine how reassuring it will be for a new family from Burma, for example, to be connected with a Burmese parent ambassador who can help explain the intricacies of a new and perhaps slightly intimidating school system. This program is a great thing and is special for me for a number of reasons. First, education is the #1 issue we have in this city. It's the one thing we absolutely have to get right, and there is no investment in our city's future more critical than the investment that we make in our children. The Parent Ambassadors program is an important investment in Nashville's New American children. And because Nashville has one of the fastest growing New American populations in the country, there could be no better time for a program like this. But there's one more reason that this program is particularly special to me, and that is this idea for it came from our New Americans Advisory Council. The Advisory Council members heard from people in their communities about the need to bridge some informational gaps for New American families entering schools. They approached my office, and we approached the school system, and now, just a few months later, thanks to some great work from a lot of people, here we are, ready to go. And now I'll turn things over to Vanessa Lazan, the co-chair of the Advisory Council and a key leader in creating this program. Vanessa will be introducing the parent ambassadors and inviting them to stand near the podium to be recognized. Vanessa.
Hi, thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, wonderful volunteers and all the people who helped us recruit. We're very excited. And I'm just gonna go ahead and call everybody. Please stand up and come up here. You know what to do. So, Irini Bakhum. Irini is from Egypt, and her children are from the Glencliff cluster. Boshra Salib. Boshra is from Egypt, and his children are from the MLK cluster. Intisar Al-Kafaji. She is from Iraq, and her children are from the Overton cluster. Sabir Abdel Halim. He is from Sudan, and his children are from Magavik cluster. Thank you. Cam Cap. He hasn't arrived yet, but he will be a wonderful volunteer, and he is from Myanmar, Burma, and his children are from the Hillwood cluster. Wei Ro, also from Myanmar, Burma, and his children are from the Overton cluster. Gangu Zola, Democratic Republic of Congo, and his children are from Cane Ridge. Lajan Ahmed from Iraq, and her children are from the Overton cluster. Leilan Shamdeen. Leilan? Okay. She is from Iraq, and her children are from the Cane Ridge cluster. Okay. Nasad Harami, he is from Iraq, and his children are from the Hillsborough cluster. Bayan Kokoye, she is from Iraq, and her children are from the Antioch cluster. Yes. BJ Dulal, he is from Nepal. Come on up, thank you. His children are from the Overton cluster. Okay. Ali. Okay. Ali Nuruddin. He is from Somalia, and his children are from Valor Academy. Thank you. Next up, Muna Liban from Somalia. Her children are from the Cane Ridge MLK, 2 schools. Next up, we have Jose Sauceda from Mexico. His children are from the Magavik cluster. Okay. Raul Serna, he is from Mexico, and his children go to Hume Fogg and MLK. Marta Cedillo, she is from Mexico, and her children go to the Glencliff cluster. Yamilet Montesinos, she is from Nicaragua, and her children go to the Hillwood cluster. And last but not least, we have Yuseline and Sarai, who are also wonderful volunteers, but they haven't made it. So we'd like to present to you our parent ambassador. Mr. Mayor.
Well, thank you, Vanessa, and thank you to the parent ambassadors. I want to commend each of you for stepping up to assist families who are new to Metro schools and new to our country. We are all thankful for your time and your commitment, and you're going to make a real difference in the families that you're helping. This program is a great example of what can happen when a city is committed to being an open, welcoming place that celebrates diversity. I'm proud that Nashville is that kind of city, and I'm proud of this program. I want to thank all of the partners who came together to make it happen, in particular the Metro school staff who worked hard to pull this together in just a few months. And now I want to introduce the Director of Metro Schools, Dr. Jesse Register. As our city has grown more diverse, Dr. Register has shown a real commitment to making our schools accessible to students and their families. This program is just one example of the great work he and his staff are doing. Dr. Register.
Thank you, Mayor Dean. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day for us in Metropolitan Nashville Public Schools, and I wish I could turn and face this group of ambassadors as I talk also. So a lot of my remarks are directed for them and to you as greater members of the community. What a great idea. And Mayor Dean, thank you for commissioning groups like this that come up with approaches like this that will help our children and our families all across Davidson County come to be a great part of our community as we go forward. I know several of the ambassadors here. I've had opportunities to meet them, and I know that we have a representative group of people here who are real leaders in our community. Our children in Davidson County now speak 145 languages. They come from 135 different countries in the world. And I'll tell you a secret. Every time I give that speech, I have to ask our English Learner Department what the number is now, because it goes up every month. And what an important role to play in welcoming our new members of our community into our community as families and as children in our school system. And to have this group of ambassadors to work with these parents to help them really get in and get a fast start in our school system's wonderful. They're going to have business cards, and they don't know this yet, but we just got it worked out this morning. All of our ambassadors will have an MNPS cell phone for you to use to contact parents, and that's been a bit of a challenge, but we've got it worked out. So we'll have we'll have a business cell phone for you to use as you contact parents, as you make contacts, and as you interact with them as we go forward. It's a great effort on the part of our people in our school system. Tony Major's office, our parental engagement specialist, Jeannie Poople-Walker, and everyone else. And we feel like this is going to be a tremendous way to welcome many of our new families into Davidson County, and most importantly, to help your children and our children get a fast start to public education in Nashville and Davidson County. The data that we have is very interesting on how our children do. Children coming into the English language program, our English learner program, stay on an average of 3.5 years in our English learner program. That's a challenge for children who come into our country. A lot of times they're young children and they don't speak English. For us to get them ready to succeed academically and to succeed in work and life and going on to higher education in our country. And for the first year or two, it's a challenge, and frankly, they don't do very well on tests. But we've got data that shows how quickly they catch up and actually surpass those children in our school system who are not English language learners after they exit the program. 3.5 years in the program, and then they make great advances as they move forward. The research shows that it takes 5 years to learn academic language and to be able to use it and to pass tests and so forth. And so we feel very proud of our English Learner Program, our directors over here, and want to promote that and engage many of our families and our children in that process as we go forward. I can't wait to work with you. I pledge you our full support. Parental engagement is an extremely important part of children's success in schools. And we want to reach out to all of our families who are coming into our country and make sure that they are actively engaged in their children, in your children's education, and our children's education. That makes us all successful, and that's what we're about. Mayor Dean, thank you for your great support, and thank you, ambassadors, for being the first of what we hope will be a very successful group and a growing group as we go forward. Thank you very much.